All right, so our next request is for maintenance, or comes from maintenance, and it's about the equipment history page. So just a few details that we want to do here. This is actually a great page. It's really good. I just want to add a few different details. So let's start with Rewinder 1. Well, I guess for any machine for that matter, it's just this has a lot of information that comes up. So we want to pull all of this off. Well, we want to keep the name here, right? We like this. We like this. We don't like all this wasted space. Because if we want to know this information, we'll just hit the details. And it's already here, right? You have the asset form, warranty form. So it'll give us more space. We'll bring this up. Also, we're looking at from left to right. Well, you know what? To be honest, to be completely honest, and if you guys got to charge a change order for this, I hope you don't, but if you do, I don't really know exactly what order we want in this. We were discussing it, but we ran out of time, and it's, to be honest, you never really know until it's in, especially something like this. What we want, as of now, we want the start date, but not the time, just the date. We want the number, so the work order that it actually was, so it'd be like this. And then we want the status. Then we want the type. So that's the type. What we mean by that is, what is it, a work order? Was it a project? Was it a PM? Or what type was it? We want the root cause. Again, it's not here. Most of this stuff comes from, it's just like right here, for example. Here's the type. It's just going to be work order, project, or vendor. We actually want to add, while I'm on this topic, I want to add a PM to this. So there should be a PM, so preventative maintenance. Should be four categories: work order, project, vendor, and PM. Right now we've got the root cause is PM. It shouldn't be in there. It's not. I don't know why or how that ever happened. I think it was maybe we didn't have enough foresight when we were doing it. But a root cause isn't a PM. You can keep lack of PM, but it shouldn't be PM as the cause. The type of work would be PM. So we want to add, again, one more time, work order we already have, project we already have, vendor we already have. We'd like to add PM. Right, so this is the type that we're talking about when we go back to this page. And then we go to root cause, which was, let me just show you again real quick, which is here, cause, right? Then we want who it's assigned to. So that's really important, who it's assigned to. So right here, even in this window, I don't think we have it. Let me, well, there's a place where we put assigned to. So it just says maintenance employee, which is fine. We'll change those. We need those as either say Warren Samuelson or Victor Sanchez or Gene Gerber. So just so we know who the lead was on the project, and so we can start calculating the hours, or at least pulling from the hours that they're doing. So we also need, that was it actually, that's it for equipment history. That's all we're looking at for now. Again, right here, we don't know, these are good for now, these are totally fine. But another page that we're looking to add, and I sent an attachment to you guys. I'll tell you what we're trying to do. We look at this page as a cost page, right? How much this corner cut here has cost us. Cost of ownership, right? Similar to your car, right? How much money you put in the engine, the tires, and everything else. It's more of a top level view for me. Hey, it's time to upgrade this, or hey, why'd we buy this? Or it's like it's more for an executive view. They're requesting, and what they need, and this doesn't really service that, is a life cycle kind of page. So what that would show is, hey, how many times have we replaced, I don't even know if I have a good example here yet. How many times have we replaced, I actually do have a good example because we did this the other day in the meeting. Tabber. So we've replaced this tabber 4 times in, well, 3 times this month, right? So what was the reason? Was it a bad fix? Was it a component failure? I mean, we don't have the tabs open here to even know it, but we're looking for something like this. So a different page though, where we can predict life cycle. I have an attachment. I hope it makes sense. It makes sense to us, but again, we've got the curse of knowledge, so we know what we're looking for. So you guys might not have any clue what I'm talking about when you open up the attachment, but it's something that we definitely need. So the purpose of it is obviously when we're doing the PMs, if we have some predicted history of stuff that just keeps breaking and we get kind of some patterns of this in say a year or two, we get some patterns, we can, before it breaks, we can, you know, put the part in, or at least have the part on shelf, or at least have some predicted maintenance because we'll know it's going to break. So that's that. That's again that PDF is titled Life Cycle on this email. Gene's also having some inventory issues. That's attached on this too. And the PO page, there's an attachment called PO page. This is really weird. Besides the, I believe it's the date. Besides the status, we need to reset this back to its original default as shown. So he wants it down, which is fine. So this right here doesn't happen on my screen. When I pull it up, it doesn't happen. Let's do it real quick. Purchase orders, vendors. No. Oh, sorry. See, mine doesn't do that, and I don't know why his does it, and his does do it. So we can take away this if it's not too much trouble. We'll take this away. But I was wondering if you guys could tell me why his page overlaps like that. He sent this yesterday, by the way, so I don't know why that's going on. Yeah, maybe take this button out, change this to default, well, as shown, and that's it. All right, thanks guys.